I should have got my ass up hours ago. Adam James! Yeah! I kept telling people, man, if it's one team that could beat the Brooklyn Nets, it was the Bucks. Now, I had the Nets winning that damn 7th game, and it was looking like it was meant to be. And all of a sudden, the Bucks beat the Fix. Congratulations to the Bucks. Now we sit and wait and see if the Hawks can upset the 76ers, or will the 76ers get out there and do their job. Now, like I said, I don't know who's going to win that game. I have no clue. I'm not even going to bet on that game. I want to bet on the Hawks for some weird-ass reason. I lost money on the Nets last night. I ain't even tripping about that shit. I really wanted the Nets out of it because I'm like, man, here these motherfuckers go buying a goddamn super team. And to be truthfully honest, I thought they was going to win it all. You know what I mean? And Giannis stepped up, battled back against KD, and they did it. So congratulations to you, Adam James. Y'all did y'all thing, man. I should have woke up hours ago to go to the gym, man. But I was too lit. I was like, yeah, it's time to lay down. I was like, man, it's time to lay down. Oh, but since I have on the Green Bay Packer hat, wasn't expecting to wear this shit, but just grab what was the closest hat to me. Yeah, apparently what's been circulating on social media about Aaron Rodgers is that he renewed his membership to the, I don't know, some country club in Wisconsin, and everybody believes that that's an indication that he will be with the Packers for one more year before he's gone. I'm not going to be excited about hearing that until I see Aaron Rodgers hopping off the plane with a suitcase and backpack on his back, letting everybody know that he's showing up for camp to get ready for the season. So that's when I'll be satisfied. But all we could do is just wait, man. For this nonsense. But anywho, I guess we still gonna have to sit back and watch this fiasco of an offseason with the Green Bay Packers once again. Hopefully it ends on a good note. Hopefully we win more games than we lose this season. But if that's an indication of Aaron Rodgers sticking around for one more year, then I'll be cool with that. You know what I'm saying? You might as well just finish off your last year and then part ways. It's the best way I can see it is parting ways. But yeah, man, the Clippers play, I think the Clippers play today. Yeah, the Clippers play the Phoenix Suns today, the first game. Now, I think the Clippers might win the first game. Or they could have tired legs after traveling. Kawhi Leonard will not be traveling with the team. He is not going to be out there for the first 2 games. Second game is questionable, but if he ain't traveled out there with the team for the first game, he's not going to play the second game. He might show back up in the third, but all the Suns got to do is just win one of these games, one of the first 2 games. I think the Clippers could take one game from them at home. But ultimately, when Chris Paul get back, I think it's gonna be a different ball game. And who knows if Kawhi Leonard is gonna be back. But congratulations to the Bucks, man. Congratulations to the Bucks. Budenholzer, however you say his fucking name, he get to keep his fucking job. He's not gonna get fired. Now all Giannis gotta do is get to the big dance. And I think he can. I think he could beat Joel Embiid. I think they got a better team than the 76ers and the Hawks and the Atlanta Hawks. But the Atlanta Hawks is a crafty team, man. They're a very, very well ran team. They play with a lot of high energy. They like to play fast, and they can defend. That's another thing people not looking at with the Hawks. They can defend. They got some defenders on their squad that can slow some of your key pieces down and make the game into a tug of war. You know what I'm saying? A grudge match, close games. I believe this game will probably be close again. Just like yesterday's Game 7. Where they playing at? They playing it back in Philly, I think. Yeah, they playing back in Philly. So advantages on the 76ers side, but after seeing what happened yesterday in the Brooklyn game, them losing at home, which I was hoping would happen. You know, I had a feeling that the Bucks had a good chance of putting. If it was any team that was going to put the Nets out, it was going to be the Bucks. It's just the battles that Giannis and KD have had over the recent years, especially when he was with the Golden State Warriors. I think that was because I think they matching up during the regular season. I think it's 9-4 advantage KD, but I had a feeling that Giannis was gonna get him in the playoffs. And yeah, Kyrie and James Harden wasn't 100%. Blake Griffin fouled out of the game. Great defensive effort by PJ Tucker. Some people might say he didn't put up a great effort because KD still dropped damn near 50 points on his ass. But the fact still remains that he still made it difficult for KD. You know what I'm saying? It's just that KD was hitting some crazy shots, man. And, you know, shout out to Giannis after making that comment. You know, KD's the best player in the world. You know, he went out there and proved everybody wrong. So Skip Bayless, shut the fuck up. All you people that was doubting Giannis, shut the fuck up. All you people, all you media people that was shitting on Giannis, talking about he's not gonna get past KD. And I kept saying, it's one team that can beat the Nets in the East. And that team prevailed. So thank you, Milwaukee Bucks. Thank you, Milwaukee Bucks, for killing that bought super team. Get them the fuck up out of here. Now, the last team I want to see lose is the fucking Clippers. That's the last team. That's the team I want to see lose next. And after that, all will be well with the world. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna give a fuck about who win this NBA Finals except besides the teams and that team's fan base that wanted to see them win the finals. You know, the Phoenix Suns got a huge chance to do it. I mean, to me, they are still the hottest team in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? They ran right through the teams that they played. Everybody else is on the struggle bus. You know what I'm saying? Injured players, burning themselves out. That's why I think the Suns might beat the Clippers, because the Clippers been running. Clippers been running, man. Clippers have been running. The Suns got well-rest legs. We already know what's going on with CP3 with this bullshit COVID that he going through, which I find hard to believe. But we'll see what happens, man. I'm excited for the NBA playoffs. You know, I'd rather I'd rather the Lakers be in it still. But for the most part, I think once Anthony Davis and LeBron James couldn't compete at a high level, because like David Stern used to say, whenever the Lakers are good, the NBA is good. And I gotta look up the viewership of the games that's being played. I know that a lot of people was watching the Nets game last night, so that might have brought in some TV ratings. Probably was the only thing on TV at the time. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to seeing what's gonna happen next in these playoffs and how the NBA is gonna, pan out the entertainment for the remainder of the season. But I think whoever goes to the finals, it's either gonna be real quick, boom, 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 or it's gonna be probably six games, 5 or 6 games. So a lot of people thinking that, a lot of people saying that the Suns might sweep the Clippers. I don't know about that shit. I don't know about that shit, especially with the way that Reggie Jackson is playing and the way Terrence Mann stepped up and Nick Batum played a very, very solid last 2 games in that series. And then the way that Paul George is pacing himself. You know, a lot of people is talking shit about Paul George, playoff P, but actually, you know what I'm saying, Paul George is doing a great job. He's doing a hell of a job, man. Distributing the basketball, making sure guys are in their right spots, setting up the defense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the way Paul George is playing, but you know, this is a first step for the Clippers to get into the Western Conference Finals. It's their first time there. A lot of people on the Phoenix Suns team, it's like a lot of their first times there. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know who they got on their team that's ever been to a championship or got this far in their career in a postseason. So I think it's new for everybody. Besides, well, has Chris Paul been to the Western Conference Finals? I don't think he has. But yeah, I'm excited to see what's gonna happen with this series. I think it's gonna be chippy. I think it's gonna be exciting. And may the best team win, man. But I'm gonna roll with the Suns over the Clippers, and I'm gonna roll with the Bucks with whoever they play. I think the Bucks gonna go to the finals this year. I think they could beat the fucking 76ers or the Hawks. But if the Hawks keep shooting like they shooting, hitting big threes and Trae Young, making it a living hell for whoever's guarding them, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand why Big Simmons, a.k.a. Big Lonzo Ball, can't stop a little dude. That shit is just crazy to me. But we'll see what happens in the game today, man. So, yeah, I'm out. I'm finna go in here and put in this pain at the gym. I'm out.